Hello, hello, hello. Hey, hi, hola, bonjour. Okay, those are all the ways I know how to say hi, but welcome back. We are doing Saxon Phonics lesson 123 today, and we are starting with our letter cards. But I have good news first. Ready? We only have a couple of more letter cards and a couple more picture cards to learn for the rest of the year. We're like so close to being done. So let's do them together, knowing, ooh, we're getting close to finishing. Yay! Starting combination, WH. Ready? Combination, WH. Digraph, IE. Digraph, EA. Diphthong, OI. Diphthong, OY. G. Trigraph, DGE. Trigraph, TCH. Ghost digraph, GN. Ghost digraph, KN. Ghost digraph, WR. Digraph, PH. Digraph, EY. Digraph, OA. Diphthong, OU. Diphthong digraph, OW. Vowel, Y. Digraph, CH. Digraph, AU. Digraph, AW. Final syllable, TION. Combination, WH. You got it. Okay, let's come to our picture cards. Do you remember our newest one is wallet, ah? Ready? Wallet, ah. Whale, who. Shield, E. Pie, I. Key, E. Leaf, E. Thread, steak, A. Giraffe, J. Bridge, J. Patch, Ch. Gnat, N. Knot, N. Woo. Ready? Wreath, bow, O. Oil, oi. Toy, oi. Phone, f. Soap, o. Faucet, ah. Straw, ah. Cry, I. Candy, E. Lotion, shun. Mouse, ow. Cow, ow. Circle, s. Banana, wallet, you got it. Okay, and then last will be our suffix cards, which, yes, I am mixing up because I think they were too easy for some kids yesterday. Ready? Suffix less, suffix ly, suffix ness, suffix z, suffix es, suffix ing, suffix ed. Suffix e, suffix less. You got it. Okay, good work. Let's go to our bingo sheet. This looks different from any bingo sheet we've ever done. And when you first look at it, you might think, this is super easy. All we have to do is read the words. It would be easy if that were all we were doing, but what we're going to do is change the sounds in some of the words so that they become different words, and it makes it a little bit trickier. I'll show you how in just a minute. But let me tell you what I'd like to do first. The very first thing, I'd like to go through and just read each of these words to make sure we know what they say. I don't even want to code them, I just want to go through because they all have short vowels and read them the fast way like this. Hut. Could we do it? Could we go that fast just through the whole page? Okay, let's try it, starting on the first one. Get ready. Hut, at, pat, at, mat, at, sat. Next row. Ap, tap, hot, it, sit, pot, Next row. Tam, op, top, add, mad, add, pad. Last row. Et, met, op, mop, ot, rot, ham. Okay, now that we've read all the words, here's how this works. I'm going to say a word like hat, and what I would say is to change one of the sounds, like this. Change the last sound in hat to So what you have to do is find the last sound in hat, hat, and change it to and instead of hat, you get ham. Do you hear it? Do you hear how that works? And then you come to the bottom of your page and you cross off ham. And as soon as you get 4 in a row up and down or sideways or diagonally, you call out bingo. Okay, let's try it. Next one, change the first sound in hat to s. Change that first initial sound in hat to s. Instead of hat, we made sat. You got it. And we cross off sat. Next one, change the vowel sound in hat to Change that vowel sound in hat to Instead of hat, we made hut. You got it, we made hut. So we cross off hut. Next one, change the first sound in hat, the initial sound in hat to p. Change that first sound in hat to p. Instead of hat, we made pat. You got it, pat. Cross it off. Next one, change the initial sound in hat to Change that first sound in hat to Instead of hat, we made mat. You got it, mat. Oh my goodness, 4 in a row. You should have called out bingo. But I feel like that was kind of easy. So let's keep going and we'll try to get a second bingo, which means as soon as you have another 4 in a row, you call out bingo. Ready? Change the first sound in fit to s. Change that first initial sound in fit to s. We went from fit to sit. You got it, sit. Next one, change the vowel sound in pat to ah. Change the vowel sound in pat to ah. Instead of pat, we made pot. You got it, pot. Next one, change the first sound in mop to t. Change that first sound in mop to t. We went from mop to top. You got it. Cross off top. Next one, change the last sound in pan to d. Change the final sound in pan to d. We went from pan to pad. You got it, pat. Oh, look at that. Guess what? Bingo. Or I could say second bingo, because now I have 2. Good work. Okay, here's what I want us to do. Take that bingo sheet, put it underneath your other sheet, and we will count that as our sound practice for today. So all I want you to do is go like this on numbers 1 through 10 and just put a nice neat line. Stop at number 10 because we'll still do our spelling review words. Number 11, hands up, clap with me. See if you remember what says ah, ah, ah in front of a letter L. There's a little clue. Clap with me the word also. Ready? All, so. First syllable, all. Give you a clue, there's not 2 L's in this word. All, so. Okay, will you spell it for me? Starting A, ready? A, L, S, O. Did you get it? A in front of L says ah, ah, ah. Good work. Number 12, choppers out. Tell me the root word and suffix in wasps. Root word suffix wasps is wasp. Root word is wasp. What says ah, ah, ah after that W? Wasp. Add your suffix. Wasps. Okay, will you spell wasps? Ready? W-A-S-P-S. You got it. W-A says wah, ah, ah. That kind of sounds like an evil laugh. Wah, ah, ah. Can you do it? Ready? Wah, ah, ah. I probably shouldn't teach you an evil laugh. I don't know if that's something teachers are supposed to do. Okay, so let's put your pencil down, set our worksheet aside, and I want you to look at the words that I have up here on the board. Echo me on this first section and listen what sound is the same in the middle of each of these words. My turn first. Ceiling, protein, seas. What sound did you hear the same in the middle of ceiling, protein, seas? 3 times. E, E, E. You got it. It was the E sound. And there were 2 letters saying E, E, E. If you think you know them, will you tell me what they were? They were E, I, E, I, E, I. You got it. E and I were coming together to say E, E, E. So because we have 2 letters that are coming together to make one sound, think in your head, what would that be called? Say it if you know it. It's a digraph. You got it. One more time. It's a digraph. So for this one, we're going to go like this. E, I, E. Will you try it with me? Ready? E, I, E. And if you do it correctly, it should make a nice big smile because the long E sound spreads your lips apart like you're smiling and happy. Can we try it one more time with bigger smiles this time, starting E? Ready? E, I, E. Oh, look at your cute smiles. Okay, how do I code EI to show E? You might have already guessed this. Because it's a digraph, we have to underline it. Then I cross out the I because I don't hear the I sound, but I macron the E to show E, E, E. Underline, cross out, macron. If you think you know it, will you just do it with me in each of the words? Ready? Underline, cross out, macron. Again. Underline, cross out, macron. Again. Underline, cross out, macron. And now we have the E sound coded in ceiling, like the ceiling is up above you. Protein, like you have to eat protein to make your body healthy. And seize, if you seize something, you grab it really quickly. Okay, let's come down here, and I want you to notice that I still have EI, EI, EI. But the EI is not saying E, E, E in any of these words. So I want you to echo me and listen. What sound is EI saying in these words? My turn first. Veil, vein, rain. What sound did you hear the same in veil, vein, rain? 3 times. A, A, A. You got it. It was the A sound, which is like super funky because E and I don't ever say A unless you put them together. And then they'll become a new digraph that goes like this. E, I, A. Can you do it? Ready? E, I, A. You got it. So when we code EI says A, all we're going to do is underline the digraph. I'm not going to cross anything out. I'm not going to macron anything, because if I were to macron the E, it would show E, E, E. If I were to macron the I, it would show I. And I don't want that. So all I will do is underline the digraph. Will you say it if you know it? Ready? Underline the digraph. Underline the digraph. Underline the digraph. You got it. Okay, so I know what some of you are going to ask, and this is what Cash asked, my student who was in my class a few years ago. Miss Smith, how are we supposed to know if EI says E or if EI says A? How do you tell the difference? Well, you just have to try both sounds and see which one works. And we don't actually see EI in words very often, so I'm not too worried about it, but I do want to do some practice with it. So if you have a whiteboard, will you get your whiteboard out? Or if you have a piece of paper, that's okay too. And let's do some practice with EI says E. Ready? First word, spell for me the word weird. What word? Weird. Using EI says E in weird. Remember to code it. As soon as you spell it, code it. Okay, let's check it. Weird should be spelled W-E-I-R-D. Will you do me a favor and say, that's weird? Ready? That's weird. Yeah, it's kind of weird that EI says A sometimes. Erase, erase. Next word, would you get your hands up and clap with me the word either. Ready? E-ther. First syllable, E. Finish it, make it say E-ther. E-ther. Okay, let's check either, see if you got all the letters. Either is E-I-T-H-E-R. Digraph E-I at the beginning, combination E-R at the end. And I could have gone like, digraph T-H in the middle. Forgot to code it, sorry. I could also go like this and say E-I is a vowel. E-R is now a vowel combination. C is a consonant, split it after the first vowel. That's kind of a weird vowel pattern, but it makes E there. 2 syllables. Erase, erase. Next word. You know what? There's just really not that many words that have EI in them. So let's take a break from EI says E and A, and let's try some words from what we've done before. Ready? Spell for me the word wanted. What word? Wanted. Think about what says ah after that W. Want. Add your suffix, want, ed. Okay, let's check it. Wanted should be W-A-N-T and a suffix, E-D. And then I hope you got your little umlaut over the A. Erase, erase. Next word, will you get your choppers out? Tell me what's the root word in squashed. Root word in squashed is squash. Start root word, squash. Think about what says ah, ah, ah. Add your suffix, make it say squashed. Squashed. Okay, let's check it. Do you have it coded and spelled? Root word squash should be S-Q-U-A-S-H and a suffix, E-D. So I hope you got A after Q-U to say ah, ah, ah in squashed. If you need to fix it, remember you can always fix it. But otherwise, let's do the next word. Erase, erase. And Let's try some words that end in the ch sound and see how well you remember those. Spell for me the word hatch. What word? Hatch. We do have our signs over here. They're kind of far away, but if you need them, you can look at them. Hatch. Okay, let's check hatch. Hatch should be spelled H-A-T-C-H. After my short vowel, use my trigraph, T-C-H. Breathe above the A. Erase, erase. Next word. This is a word that you might use if you broke your leg and you needed help standing up. Spell for me the word crutch. What word? Crutch. What says ch, ch, ch? After that short vowel U, ch. Okay, let's check it. Crutch should be spelled C-R-U-T-C-H. Thumbs up if you got the T-C-H after the short vowel. Let me look. A lot of kids, good. Erase, erase. Last word, spell for me the word bunch. What word? Bunch. Like I had a bunch of flowers. Bunch. Okay, let's check it. Bunch should be spelled B-U-N-C-H. Plain old digraph C-H after that consonant N. Erase, erase. Okay, I have 2 new cards for you. No, actually 3 new cards for you before we go back to our worksheet. From now on, when you see this card, I want you to say digraph E-I. Will you try it? Ready? Digraph E-I. You got it? Oh, hey, haha. I was just about to put it back in the box, and guess what I found? Digraph I-E. Do you notice something about these two? Digraph I-E, digraph E-I. Don't you notice that the letters switched places? So sometimes I think it's kind of funny to say when the letters switch places that it's called a switcheroo. Can you try it with me? It's called a switcheroo. You got it. And then our picture card, to remind us that EI says E, is a picture of a receipt, the paper that people give to you at a store to show you've bought something. So we will say receipt E. Will you do it? Receipt E. Good. And to remind us that EI says A, our picture looks like this, and we will say veil A, because this cloth around the woman's head is called a veil. Will you say veil A? Ready? Veil A. You got it. Okay, so I'm going to put those back, and let's come to our worksheet and finish with some words that have the E sound in them. And maybe we'll do one with the A sound. Number 13, up at the top, spell for me the word weird. What word? Weird. Using EI says E. Okay, will you spell for me the word weird? Ready? W-E-I-R-D. You got it. EI says E in weird. Number next, would you get your hands up, clap with me the word either. Ready? E-ther. First syllable, E. Okay, will you spell either starting E? Ready? E-I-T-H-E-R. You got it. E-I at the beginning, E-R at the end. And number 15, tell you what. I'm going to erase it off the board and spell for me This is a word that means the blood in your body. It holds the blood in your body. Spell for me the word vein. What word? Vein. Using EI says A in vein. Okay, will you tell me how you spelled it? Starting V, get ready. V-E-I-N. Nice job. EI says A in vein. Oh, I should point out too, when we have EI in rain, it doesn't mean rain like the rain that falls from the sky. It means rain like the strap that pulls a horse to stop. You pull the reins and say, whoa, to make the horse stop. It's a different kind of rain. Okay, 16, let's code it. AI says A, underline. Starting V, will you read it with me? Get ready. Veil. What word? Veil. Like a woman wears a veil. 17, digraph EI says A, underline. Digraph EE says E, underline, crosses out, macron. And then will you split it between the two words, between the N and the D? Starting REI says A. Can we read one word at a time? Get ready. Rain, deer. What word? Reindeer. You got it. And there's a picture of our cute little reindeer. Match it. 18 is box your suffix ing. Actually, you know what? I think I did that wrong because it's not a suffix. But can we code it anyway and see if we can read it anyway? Digraph EI says A, cedilla on the C. Let's see if we can read it one syllable at a time. Starting C in front of E says S. Get ready. S. Oh, my goodness. Do you know what? I just messed up number 18 worse than I've ever messed up any word before because EI says E. Shouldn't I have said underline, cross out, macron the E? Miss Smith, ay. Okay, let's read it one syllable at a time, starting C. Get ready. Seal, ing, what word? Ceiling. You got it. Like the ceiling up above. Come downstairs, 19, box your suffix, ed, says ed. Root word, EI says E, underline, cross out, macron. There's a little C in front of E here. Will you give it a cedilla? And then this C comes in front of O, give it a K back. And then nice and small in your root word, can you find a vowel pattern? O is a vowel, EI is a vowel, consonant, consonant, split the syllables. Split it between the N and the C. And then we're going to put a schwa above our O to show it says First graders, this is like a 5th grade word. This is super tricky. So let's do one syllable at a time. Ooh, ready? It says conceit. Whole word, conceited. What? Conceited means if you're kind of full of yourself, you think you're super cool. Go downstairs, EI says E, underline, cross out, macron. Nice and small, will you find a vowel pattern? O is a vowel, EI is a vowel, consonant, split it after the first vowel. Macron, macron the O. Okay, one syllable at a time, starting P. Get ready. Pro-teen. What word? Protein. You got it. Protein is a nutrient, something you have to eat to stay healthy. 21. A in front of L, umlaut. Combination AR says R, arket. And then will you split it between the two words, between that second L and the P? Let's read it one word at a time, starting B. Get ready. Ball, park, what word? Ballpark. You got it, ballpark. 22 is also a compound word. Digraph SH, underline, breathe above the I. Combination, ER says arket. W-A, do you notice the A after W? Umlaut. And then will you split it between the two words after the H but before the W? And guess what? There's still a vowel pattern in this second word, but I want to see if we can read it without finding the vowel pattern. Can we try it together? Starting on one word at a time on D. Get ready. Dish, water. What word? Dishwater. Nice job. That word is dishwater. 23, I, consonant E. Make on the I, cross out the E. And then, will you find the vowel pattern? A is a vowel, I is a vowel, consonant, split it after the first vowel. And then, put a little schwa above your A because it says Can we read it one syllable at a time? Starting A says Get ready. Live. What word? Alive. You got it. 24. Box your suffix ing. Root word, oi says oi. Arc it. You cover up the suffix, read just the root word first. Starting B, get ready. Boil. Whole word. Boiling. You got it. Like the water is boiling and bubbling. 25, final syllable, T-I-O-N. Bracket. Macron the O. One syllable at a time, starting L. Get ready. Low, shun. What word? Lotion. You got it. And there's the picture of the lotion. Match it. Okay, you know I always tell you a story about our new sound, and my story today is actually about reindeer. Want to hear something so cool? When my daughter Isabel was only 4 years old, it was near Christmas time, and we had gone to this Christmas holiday show where they sell things and you can buy things just for Christmas. And we had bought a bag of something that said reindeer food. And Isabel said, Mommy, do you think the reindeer will eat it on Christmas Eve when Santa comes? And I said, maybe. So we decided we would try putting it out in the yard to see what happened. So that night on Christmas Eve, we tiptoed outside and we had our big snow boots on and we were crunching through the snow, and we took our bag of reindeer food and we opened it and we sprinkled it all over the snow in the front yard. And then we said, okay, I guess we'll see if the reindeer come. And we went to bed, and that night I heard something outside. It sounded like walking around. But Isabel was asleep, and I didn't want to go outside by myself in the cold and the dark to check, so I thought I'll just wait until the next morning. Well, the next morning Isabel came running into my room and she said, Mommy, did the reindeer come? And I said, I don't know, let's go check. I think I heard them last night, but let's go check. So we walked out the front door and we looked and looked and looked, and sure enough, almost all the reindeer food was gone. And in its place were a bunch of hoof marks where the reindeer had been walking around our yard. And Isabel got so excited, she said, Mommy, the reindeer came. And I said, what? This is the happiest Christmas ever. It was so fun to see reindeer hoof prints in our yard. Okay, that's it for today, so I will see you next time for phonics. Okay, bye first graders. See you later.